So what are some of the... It's too weird. It's weird. It's all weird.
It's weird.
Weird. I'm not a vlogger. I'm not any of this stuff.
I'm not a vlogger. Wait, that's a shirt. Hey guys, Alyssa here, aka the Nude Fox, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. We have some questions that you guys submitted from a couple weeks ago, and we are just gonna get into it and answer them. Are you ready?
Okay, no, let's go.
You can't curse.
Oh.
Want me to get demonetized? Not that I'm making any money doing this. I guess I mean, let's just preface this. This is my boyfriend, Jake.
There you go.
We've been together for about a year. Is it a year and a half?
You tell me.
We've been together for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And he is actually Australian, if you can't tell by his lovely accent.
That I am.
So one of the questions was, where does he come from? Or where are you from?
I'm from the land down under. Small town called Seaham, which is in Australia, in the state of New South Wales.
Simple farm town man.
Pretty simple dude.
Which is pretty wonderful.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, and we've actually visited there, or me. I visited twice last year. We went to visit his parents in February, which is kind of crazy because I had just met him in October. So if you do the math, we only knew each other probably like 6 months, and then I flew to Australia to meet his parents, which was crazy. It was actually a Revolve trip, and I got to take him along with me, so that was really fun. And then we went back for the holidays in December, and we were there for a month.
Yeah.
So it was really fun. How did we meet?
You want to answer this one?
We actually met on a dating app. If you're familiar with the dating app Raya, or Raya, however you prefer to pronounce it. The story of us actually meeting in person is what's interesting, because we matched, it's crazy that I even remember the exact days about this, but we matched on a Monday, and we matched on a Monday, and we started talking. He actually, I learned about this later, was in Vegas at the time that he was messaging me. We didn't have each other's number.
Vegas, baby.
He was literally on a boys like YOLO
He was
Vegas
a big
trip.
one.
And didn't get my number or anything. We were just chatting, and I happened to be invited to a event on that same week, Thursday, for a brand called Nana Judy, which is Australian owned. And I see this guy on the floor, and he stood out from the crowd because what guy in the middle of an event is on the floor? And he was taking a picture of this girl, and I looked at him and I was like, oh, he's really cute. And then I was like, wait, I know him from somewhere. And so I don't know why I thought to pull up the app, but so I pulled up the Raya app, and lo and behold,
She had to pull up the app. She had to siphon through all the different dudes she's been talking to.
No, Mom, that is false. So I pulled up the app, I looked, and I was like, that's where I know him from. So I messaged him in the app. I did not have his phone number yet. And I was like, hey, are you at the Nana Judy event? He was like, yeah. Wait, why? I was like, I see you. And so he turned around, I was there, and he actually invited me to his Halloween party that same weekend, and then we've kind of been inseparable ever since. Someone asked, what's his favorite sandwich and why is it Vegemite?
Oh, God.
Why is it Vegemite?
My favorite sandwich isn't Vegemite.
Wait, so you say veggie, not veggie.
Well, we can say it the way Vegemite, it's not really.
It
No
sounds
wrong.
so much better when he says it.
The problem is a lot of people say, oh, Vegemite tastes like crap. Well, the reason it tastes like crap is because they clump 8 pounds of it on it and don't actually use the combination of butter 50-50 ratio. If you just do that, just take it easy on the spread, you'll be fine.
So mild amount of Vegemite, butter, toast.
Yeah, so it melts.
That's the recipe, guys.
It's fantastic.
Go ahead and try it. Is Jake Chris Brown photographer and friend, or do they solely just work together?
No, he's my boss and he's my friend as well. I've worked for him for 10 years. We've become great friends. Took me all around the world and we've done some really great stuff together, and that's it, Kazi.
Yeah, his passport, you know, where you get stamped from around the world.
It's got a few stamps.
Run out of space in his passport because he's been to so many places around the world, which is so freaking cool.
Very lucky. Very, very lucky. No, I've been to about 86 countries, I think.
86 countries.
Yeah.
I've been to not that many. This is an interesting one. Do you and Jake's work ever coincide with each other?
Not really, no.
We're both creatives in the sense of the term, but it's so different sometimes.
Completely different.
I'm like, oh, it's kind of different. And he's like, it's 100% different.
Yeah, it's completely different. Oh well.
But he's very talented, so y'all should check him out on Instagram if you have not already. What was our first date?
Our first date was at Marmalade in Sherman Oaks, and we had breakfast, and
I remember exactly what he was wearing.
I don't remember what she was wearing. I'm sorry. I don't remember anything about that.
Typical.
I remember the breakfast was really good.
Yeah, our first date was at Marmalade, but it was actually after was it after the Halloween party? So, okay, we met on that Thursday, and then his Halloween party was on that Saturday. So I take Courtney, and we pull up to the house, and I'm so nervous. I don't know, I just was so nervous to like hang out with him. I'm already like a nervous human just to begin with. So I get in there, we start talking, but me and Courtney actually also had tickets to go to Highlight Room that night. So we didn't expect to be staying at his Halloween party all night.
She left. Because apparently I didn't talk to her, but that's bull.
Because, so, okay, I'm nervous. I'm not saying much. He's not saying much. I go to Courtney, I'm like, he doesn't even like me. Like, I want to go. Like, I'm so nervous, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
She just left. She just walked out the front door. And then, no, wait. She goes, oh yeah, you guys can come to Highlight Room. Full well, we all know that guys can't just go to Highlight Room, especially on Halloween where it's a ticketed event.
As me and Courtney are walking out, did Courtney yell it? She
was
like,
she did.
Give him a kiss. And
no, she said, you guys should make out.
You guys should make out. And I just completely flipped, turned around and walked into the Uber and left him at the front door.
Yeah, she bloody stood me up.
So me and Courtney leave to go to Highlight Room. I tell him like, oh, like I'll text you later or whatever. I decide to text him. I'm like, where are you? Like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, we're actually at EPLP, which is right around the corner from Highlight Room. So I was like, oh, just come and meet me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I think I lost track of time, or not really sure, but he had been waiting downstairs at Highlight Room for about like 30 minutes for me.
Now that's commitment, absolute commitment.
It's true. And I was just so happy to see him. I couldn't believe that he stood outside of Highlight Room waiting for me for 30 minutes without a word. I did not tell him to stay there. I didn't say anything.
I'll stay.
He stayed. All we did in the beginning was go to parties, but it was really fun. And at the time I was living in my aunt and uncle's back house. Shout out Joanne and Carson. Do you want to tell them the story of the first time that my aunt and uncle saw you?
Oh, you can tell them. I'll correct it if it's wrong. This
is slightly embarrassing. Actually, it's full on embarrassing. And my aunt and uncle laugh about it now, but they were pretty pissed the night that it happened, and for absolutely good reason. It was all my fault. I also blame my best friend Janice. She was my co-conspirator in this debacle. But basically we came back from a Halloween party. I had brought him back to my aunt and uncle's with Janice, and we were all just gonna crash. And I had a few too much to drink, and I fell asleep after making a Postmates order. And I lived in my aunt and uncle's back house. So it was a guest house. It had a separate entrance, but you could not see that entrance. And if you're a Postmates guy, you're gonna knock on the front door.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the time of this knocking was probably 2:30 or 3 a.m. in the morning, and my aunt and uncle had no idea that I had even brought anybody home, let alone a boy. So I fall asleep, and all of a sudden at the front door, this young man with Thai food for me and Janice banged on their front door, and my uncle woke up in a panic because who expects someone to be banging on their front door at 3 o'clock in the morning? He opens the little like peephole, he goes, "Who is it?" He goes, "It's Postmates." My uncle goes, "Who the heck is Postmates?"
You said I got an order for Jake, and you said, who the hell is Jake?
He goes, "Who the hell is Jake?" Somehow I woke up, and so he woke up, and he sprints through the backyard to go to the front yard to go pick up the food. But as he's walking through the backyard, my uncle is staring through the back door window at him, walking through the backyard. And what was the expression that you gave them? And that was the first time that my aunt and uncle met Jake. Mom, stop responding to my...
Turn off the bloody phone!
It's on vibrate. What do you want me to do?
Throw it outside!
Throw it. What was the other question?
I don't know.
Also, just letting you know, the reason why I'm wearing this much makeup is because I was filming TikToks earlier.
TikToks?
Yeah, I did a Hailey Bieber inspired cat eye makeup look thing.
As you do.
I don't know why, but TikTok has literally made me want to get a cat. Can we get a cat?
No.
I haven't started filming any videos with him yet, but it is on our to-do list.
As you can tell, I'm not really used to doing videos. I'm normally taking photos.
He's behind.
It's really awkward for me. I don't like cameras. I feel weird around them. I told you, there's all these lights and all this stuff. It makes me feel weird.
It's literally what
look,
time
I'm telling you, if you look at me...
It's 9:30, so we need lights.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you look at me and I look weird and awkward, it's because I am weird and awkward. It's weird. Imagine this shit happening in front of you and you never see any of this stuff.
I don't know, okay.
I'm always on the other side though. I'm happy to shine it in someone else's face. I can't deal with this shit.
We're flipping the roles here, okay?
Well, guess what? I don't want to do the flip. I'm just,
yeah,
you know.
Tough cookie. What else would you like the people to know about you?
Subscribe, hit that button, get Alyssa up to 1,000 subscribers. Please.
Please. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I release new videos every Wednesday unless I'm really lazy and don't release them until the following week. So, yeah. See you guys.
Hey, name's Jake from Australia. Get a dog up ya.